Who needs Blender or 3D element anymore when you can create something cinematic like this all inside After Effects? So in this tutorial, I'm about to show you how exactly you can nail it in just a few simple steps. So sit back and watch. So in order to create a 3D triangle, the very first thing we are going to do is create a normal plane triangle. Here's how. Just grab the star tool over here, just click over here and you might see rectangle at first, but if you click over here, you will find a star tool over here. Just click it and create a triangle like this. If you are getting star instead of a trial, just try clicking on the down arrow. Like this is up arrow, it's going to increase these points, and down it's going to decrease. Alright, so that's how you can get an accurate triangle, or you can just download it from online. So if you just press shift along creating it like this, so you will get the accurate shape. Now let's center the align this and change the color. For now, let's just make it a little grayish. This one little red. We are just picking random colors over here, okay, because anyways we are going to delete it in a minute. So the first thing we are going to do is we need to create three parts of this thing. Okay, how we are going to do that is very simple. Let me show you. Just grab the pen tool from here and draw the triangle over it. First here, second point. Okay, yes. So here is our first shape. I'll name it T1 and we're going to create three divisions of it. And let's just give it some gap. Second one should start here. Third. Alright, now we have got two and third is at the top. Yeah, so now we have three. Oh, I created another one right in this layer. So let's undo this, name it T1. Make sure it's sorry, T2, and make sure it's not selected so it won't be grouped inside one layer. And let's create this one again. Okay, good. Now let's name it T3 and delete the main triangle. Now you will get something like this. Okay, so what we are going to do is first of all change the color of it. Let's make this one darker like this. Okay, again a little lighter like this, and finally the third more lighter than this. Okay, so this is what we have here. Now let's change the strokes. I like to make them really dark like this. Control C, and we're going to paste the same in the other two like this. Alright, so this is what we have. Now convert all these to 3D. Make sure your render engine is set to advanced 3D instead of classic 3D. Alright, now I'm gonna create a camera. So let's switch to view option like this. Here we have our camera. Press C to get this. You can also enable this from here. Okay, so I'm just gonna switch between them during the tutorial with pressing C like this. Alright, so now let's adjust the position of this one. Something like maybe here is good. Now if you see, there is no depth, the triangle is completely flat, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open them, material option and geometry options. Alright, so I'm just gonna increase the extrusion depth like this. So now you can see this has some depth now, which is 221. Now let's find specular shininess and let's make it 40. Alright, make sure you have the same settings over here. Open it again. 221, extrusion options 50. Another one more time, 221, and here is 50. All right. Now what we are going to do is let's give a gradient background to it. Right click, solid. You can choose whatever the color you like. Click OK, place it right behind it, rename it to BG, apply 4 color gradients like this, and let's give it a dark blue color. Sun, and let's choose black. This one too. Yeah, if I click over here, you will get to see these 4 points. So you can change their positions, adjust them like this. Let's make it a little more darker, I think. Yeah, now it looks good or better. BG, okay. So, just for more contrast, let's change the color of this one and let's choose yellow tone, or we can use apply tritone as well and choose yellow. Oh, sorry, tritone won't work as long as we are in advanced 3D. So, we will have to do this thing manually. A little darker color, something like orangish. Again, okay, now it looks better. Now, stroke, let's make it white or gray. Um, I think something like this will work. Get back to 2 view mode again. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to add some animation to it. Now, in order to add the animation, we need their anchor points to be at the exact center. So, how we are going to do that is click over here, go to custom view and click on top. Now, if I select any of them and we can see anchor point is not in the center, it must be here. So, I'm just going to grab this tool and move the anchor point. Another one. Make sure it's in the exact same position. It has to be 105. Okay. Another one. Yeah. Okay. Now we can switch back to custom view 1. Now add some rotation animation over here. So let's select this one, press R, and it will open the rotation properties. Add a keyframe on Y rotation first, press U. So only this one will be visible to us. Now let's make it, let's just rotate it until it looks good. Maybe 130 will work, or maybe 134. Yeah. All right. Now let's move it. Something like this. So this is the animation we have. Now next thing we are going to do is Control C, here Control V, and here as well. Now if I open these properties, we have the same animation, but we are going to definitely adjust it. Let's move these a few frames forward. Okay, so it has started to look pretty cool. Now select these, ease them, and open the graph editor. Let's create a graph like this. Just ignore these two, and we are going to focus on this one for now. Yeah. So what we're going to do, select these, click over here, ease copy, it's a third party plugin. Copy it and select this one, ease them and paste. Again, the same. What it's going to do, is basically going to copy the same speed graph for this one and paste them to the other layers. So we will not have to create it again and again. Okay, so let's reduce the gap between these frames. I think a little more. Let's bring the first ones together at the same point. Yeah, now it looks much more smoother. So next thing we can do is, so let's create a null layer, convert it to 3D, again top view, and we are going to do the same thing. Move the anchor point at the center of it. Okay, 105. Okay, it doesn't really matter. It's not getting the odd number. 1 or 2 points, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make a big difference. I'm going to type cam control just to organize our file. And we are going to link the camera with the null layer like this. Click on R, and when this ends, this is about to end, add a Y rotation keyframe, and let's rotate it like this. All right. Okay, I think I reversed it. Let's start it from the beginning, and here easy ease them and create a speed graph like this. Now what we can do is adjust a few things here. Yeah. Okay, let's adjust it bit like this. All right, now it looks better. Now, if I just click over here and here and rotation properties as well, just like this. Yeah, this one. Click on U and move it a little up with the rotations just to add more depth here. This one selected, easy ease it, and create a graph like this. Okay, press U and we can move this one a little more here. This one too. Select this, copy, and again paste the graph. Let's move it here. Now let's do the exact same thing with the others. If this one's starting right here, let's adjust the graph a bit. Yeah, now it looks good. Select it, copy the speed graph and paste it. Okay, so now we can just here another one, P and Z rotation, U, just a few frames ahead like this. We can move this one up with the Z rotation like this. Okay, we can copy this speed graph, paste it over here one by one. Alright, now let's do the same with the third one. Now position and Z, press U and bring them over here. Final one. Alright, select them and paste the graph here too. Okay, we can move this one a little more up, so there is more room left for this one. Alright. So far this is what we have created now. Now let's bring this one to life. Create another layer and I'll call it FX. Bring this one in it like this. Now before we move forward, let me introduce you to the best video enhancer tool I have ever came across. Just look at the results. And the best part, it doesn't come with a monthly expensive subscription. It offers an affordable yearly or a lifetime plan. And you can find the link of this tool and some coupon codes in description. So let's apply a few effects. Create an adjustment layer first of all. Apply vignette. And I'm gonna name it the same way. Alright, the purpose of this is to make the background a little dark like this. Now we are gonna animate this, but before that let's apply all the effects. I'll name it noise. Yep. Rename it noise. Make it 10 and uncheck this use color noise. Make sure you do it. Another one, deep glow, and name it the same way. Now place deep glow under the vignette. This is our main layer, vignette and noise. Good. So we are gonna leave noise as it is. So I'm gonna lock it. Vignette, I'm gonna create an animation over here. Just make it 0. Add a keyframe and I'll create an animation like this, just to make the background go fade away. And deep glow, or not, just reset it, open the input, adjust this one a bit, increase the softness. Now I'm gonna make the threshold 0, add a keyframe, click U, and right here I'm gonna start this animation. Increase this softness a little more. Yeah, from here I'm going to start this one. Now at this part I'm just gonna reduce the deep glow, exposure, add a keyframe, and here let's bring it a little down, press U, and let's make the background a little lit up like this. So let me know in comments if you find this video helpful or not.